Hello, and welcome to this episode of Revision TV. We're going to spend some time today talking about preparing for the holidays. And if you are in business for yourself, you are home-based business, or you have a retail operation, planning for the holidays is super important. And you should be taking your cue from other retailers. They have been planning for months now to gear up for the holiday season. So hopefully you started thinking what you want to do and how you want to participate in the holiday sales. But if you haven't, don't freak out. It's okay. We still have time to sort of pull some things together, but time is of the essence. So you want to get on this as soon as possible. So I have a couple of tips I want to offer you today, some things you may not have thought about, or maybe a different way of thinking when it comes to holiday marketing and really putting your products and services out there. So let me just start by saying, no matter what it is that you have to sell, whether it's a physical product that you make or whether it's a service that you provide, you can get creative and use the holidays to leverage more customers and more sales in your business. You just have to start thinking and making a plan. That's actually the first thing I wanted to discuss with you, is making a plan. A lot of times we run into the holidays, and obviously we're busy with our own holidays, with our own family, and our own personal plans. But it's important that we make a business plan for the holiday season, and that we map that out. We write it down specifically. What is it that we want to do? What do we want to provide during the holiday season? What sales are we going to offer? What promotions are we going to give out? And then we tie that to a calendar. And if you've listened to any other coaching calls that I've provided or web seminars that we've done or followed me on our website, you know a little bit about my belief system and matching your plan to a calendar. What happens a lot of times is we get busy doing our own personal things, we get busy trying to make a life and make a living, that all of a sudden the days go past and we recognize that we're in the middle of Black Friday and we've done nothing for our business. So it's super crucial that for you, you put things in a plan and put them on a calendar. So if you know that you want to offer a Black Friday sale, for instance, right now begin planning, writing out exactly what the sale parameters are going to be for that promotion. And then back up on the calendar, however many days or weeks you want to start promoting that sale. If you start paying attention to other retailers, and we're talking big box stores, nationwide companies, you have something different, you do something different than them, that's great and that's wonderful. But they are pros at marketing what they do and what they do best. So take some cues from them. You'll start to notice that here very shortly they're going to start promoting on TV as well as through media outlets, print media as well as social media. They're going to start promoting their Black Friday sale, and they're going to start really pushing whatever it is that they're offering. And you won't be able to run away from it because they really make a big deal about it. And you should be doing the same thing too. So put the parameters in place, make a plan, write it out, and then start marking on the calendar when you're going to start pushing the sale. If you wait until Black Friday or whatever day it is you pick to start promoting the sale, if you wait until then or the night before, it's going to be too late. People want to know, when's the next sale, when's the next promotion. So make the plan and tie that to a date on the calendar. And what I would really encourage you to do is to not just slash your prices. It's very tempting for small businesses to try to compete cost-wise and price point-wise with bigger companies. If you are a soap making business and you make really great handcrafted soaps, it can be very tempting to want to compete with bigger chains like Bath and Body Works or The Body Shop or whatever. And the problem with that is they can rely on more quality or more quantity of purchases, where you are more dependent on each sale in and of itself. So you cutting your prices just like they cut their prices means that you're going to cut your margins a lot deeper and steeper rate, and that could very well cost you financially. So don't just think about promotions and sales and holiday marketing from a price point standpoint. Try to go at it with the services that you can provide or the additional things that you can do. So maybe what you do is prepare cash and carry items that are prepackaged or wrapped or put in gift baskets, or maybe you provide a free gift wrapping service. Maybe it's free delivery during this time of the year. Maybe you offer to build a basket at a discounted rate, but know what the rate discount is going to do to your bottom line. If you're not sure exactly what your actual cost is to produce your product, or you're not exactly sure what your time is worth in doing that particular service, don't just go slashing the price. That's really going to hurt you in the end. You'll be very frustrated and disappointed in your bottom line at the end of the month or at the end of the season. And also with that, let me just caution you to not give away everything. I know a really great small business owner who produces a really great product, and she wants to give a free gift with purchase, and that's great because a lot of women like free gifts, right? If it's free, it's for me. That's my philosophy. However, she gives full-size products as free gifts and then some. Sometimes it's even more than that. And while I'm sure her customers appreciate that and they love that, I question as if how that's really affecting her bottom line. So just make sure you know what the sale's really costing you and what the promotion's really costing you, and don't cut so far back that you're hurting yourself to where you're bleeding at the end of the season. But think about other creative things you can do. Instead of offering the discount right at the moment, maybe you can provide a discount in the future. For every $100 they spend, they get $10 and free product first of the year, or with your new spring launch, or whatever. You can be creative. The sale itself and the savings itself doesn't have to be immediate, and you can take a lot of sale ideas off of other companies and off of other businesses. So do some research, check it out, see what's working. I use the $10 thing as an example because there's a clothing store, a large clothing store, that's what they do. It's called beauty bucks or cash bucks or something, I don't know. But when you spend a certain amount of money, you get a certain amount of bucks that you get to actually spend the next time you come into the store, and it's within a certain amount of time frame you have to use them. But that's a creative way for them to get and encourage sales now and give the savings later. So just make sure you have a plan. Make sure you really know what it's going to do for you and what it's going to do to your bottom line. And don't just go for the deep discount. Think creatively. I really encourage you to produce something that's cash and carry. A lot of people want something quick and easy, and try to cater your marketing for gift specific things. So if you put together a quick little gift that's for moms, that could be easy for dads to pick up and give as a gift from their kids, for their mom. Maybe it's for your boss or your secretary or your kids' teacher. Those little gift ideas are great. Stocking stuffer ideas are great. You have to kind of do the thinking for the buyer. Don't just assume that their creativity will spark a gift idea. Give them gift ideas. You also will notice from some of the other retailers that gift ideas are plentiful. They show you, great stocking stuffers, and they give you a list of products. Great gifts for her, great gifts for him. They don't leave it to your assumption. Now, granted, you may go buy something else for her or for him, but they try to give you ideas, and that's the thing. You're the marketer, you're the professional, you're the one who knows most about your product. So, get creative in how you can market those products for gift giving. The other thing too is know what makes you different. If there is something that's special that you do, gift giving or gift wrapping, or it's free delivery, or it's a special bonus, or you provide a consultation, or whatever it is. If you do something special that's different than your competitor, really play that up in your marketing, because people are going to be looking for convenience, they're going to be looking for good deals, and they're going to be looking for good service. So especially if you have something that's really great in the service department, a custom fitting, satisfaction guarantee, or returns, or love it or bring it back to to us. Whatever it is that you do, if you have that service or you are providing something rather unique, make sure that that's something you're really playing up, because a lot of times what you're doing is setting yourself apart from the competition and giving customers a reason to spend their money with you than to spend it with a big retail company. I actually just saw a friend of mine on Facebook posting about her holiday sales that's going to begin soon, and she's actually giving a percentage of her the percentage of the purchase, whatever that is. She's going to be giving that to a charity that helps children get Christmas presents for the season or something like that. But I mean, you can make it something charitable that gets people excited about giving, because it's not all just about them. You can be really creative, and don't be afraid to investigate other companies and other business ideas, and copy them, tweak them for yourself, but take some inspiration from them. They're not reinventing the wheel. Someone else has thought of it too, but do some investigation and get some ideas for that. I do want to say one quick thing on the Black Friday idea. If you are a Black Friday person, as far as you'd like to go shopping for yourself or for your family, really take time to weigh the benefit there, because it may end up being a better option for you to run a Black Friday promotion for yourself, for your business. And when I did direct sales, the company I worked for really promoted Black Friday. We didn't have a storefront. Our companies were out of our homes. Most of the time we didn't have all the inventory in stock. It was an order type of deal, but we still ran a Black Friday sale from home. So anybody can do a Black Friday sale, and those days were really profitable for me. The earlier they bought, the more they saved, and the percentages went down as the day went on. So it promoted buy early so that you weren't waiting around all day for people to make purchase. But anybody can do a Black Friday sale. You don't have to have a storefront. You don't have to have a physical product. It's really all in the way that you choose to market it. So give that some thought and get creative and have fun with it. It's a great way to really boost those holiday sales and really see the customers come in for what it is you have to offer instead of some of the other retailers. So that brings me to the whole marketing question in and of itself. And I know a lot of us as small business owners really rely on social media and internet marketing, which is great, and that's fine. I really encourage you, again, to get creative and to also start planning when you're going to push and promote your sales online. So if you haven't already discovered, Facebook actually has a schedule option when you make a post. I would sit down one night and schedule all of your posts, or the majority of your posts, so that they're set and you don't have to worry about it. It'll automatically pop up when you set it up. I would do them at different times of the day, not all at 8 o'clock in the morning. I would pick different times. You never know when someone's popping on Facebook, so mix it up a little bit. I would make sure that the sale is clear, that the parameters are clear cut and they're not too complicated. A confused mind never buys. So if you make it really complicated, they're not going to get it. So make it simple, make it easy to convey, and consistent. Okay, how can you convey those parameters consistently? And make sure that you're making a plan. How are you going to market that through that? I also challenge you to send an email blast out to your customers if you have an email database. Don't just rely on social media. Get into some sort of a computer program. There's lots of them out there that help you build professional looking emails. MailChimp is a great one if you're not familiar with them. If nothing else, just type up an email, make it fun, put a picture in there of something holiday related, and send it out to your customers. But don't take for granted that they're just seeing it on Facebook or just on your website. You can catch more fish with 6 poles in the water than just 1 pole in the water. So my recommendation to you is to get as much out there as you can, and do it smart and be creative. Don't bombard people's news feed, but try to really push the information out and do it consistently so people see it. The other thing too, when you're doing the marketing for that, is make sure you attach that to a call of action. What is it you want them to do? Go like our Facebook page, share this for a giveaway. Call today for an estimate. Sign up for a free gift, or whatever it is that you want them to do. Make sure you tell them what it is you want them to do. If you just assume that they're going to get it, they're not going to get it. Not that buyers are dumb, but sometimes buyers just overlook the details. So just make sure that you are being very clear on what it is you expect from that post or that email or that tweet. The other thing is make sure that the content that you're sharing is easy for them to share, because a lot of times if they like the idea, they think of someone else that likes the idea, and they will share, and they will be your word of mouth for you. So I encourage you, like I said, keep it simple and make it easy for them to be able to share what it is you're doing. If you have a Pinterest page, I highly recommend pinning your posts that talk about your promotions. So make sure it's easy to share. The other thing is this is a great time of year to really focus on building your customer base. If you haven't paid much attention to that and you haven't done anything to collect customer information or data, I really encourage you to take the time to do that this holiday season. You're going to have a lot of people that's popping onto your website or liking your Facebook page or interacting on your social media sites. Come up with a way to capture them through a customer database, kind of a collection system, so that you're not just relying on Facebook to push your information. What would happen if Facebook went down? What would happen if, for whatever reason, Facebook ceased to exist? Or the next social media craze hits and you have to transfer over to that? Are you going to transfer your customers over to that? So I never just take for granted that Facebook's always going to be there for me to market my business. I have an email database and I have a newsletter database, and I know the customers I'm going to reach for promotions, and I know how I'm going to reach out to them. Those records in that database is valuable. That's your entire business. So become very proactive in getting customers to sign up for a newsletter, sign up for an email, offer them something of value that gets them engaged in what you're doing. Instead of just always pushing and promoting your sale, think about reaching out and promoting other how-to items. How to have a stress-free holiday, 10 tips for easy Christmas dinners, how to not gain 10 pounds during the holidays, whatever little tidbits of information that are easy to read and people want to know. Share those things that you find through social media, share them on your website, push them on your Facebook page, but give them some items of value. And in doing that, you're engaging your customer base. It becomes more relationships than just sales. In the middle of that too, you're also dropping hints about your sales, and you're promoting your holiday marketing and your holiday products. But you're also giving that item of value to that keeps them wanting to follow you on Facebook or see you on Facebook. So that also will make them say, I really want to stay connected, to this business because they offer me great things or they have great ideas. And so I want to sign up for their newsletter, or I want to go subscribe to their page. Whatever it is that you want to do to capture that information, you can set those email signups on your on your website. If you're not sure how to do that, then you have a website provider, I would really reach out to them and ask them if you can put that on your page and put it on your homepage. Get people engaged in your site. It's one thing to have 1,000,001 likes on Facebook. It's another thing to have 500 customers who you know how to contact should Facebook go down. So use the holiday sale as a time to do that, and reach out to them and say, hey, thanks for shopping during the holiday season. Make sure you find out what's happening for Valentine's Day. That's the next big holiday coming, and have a promotion for that and start telling people about that. Excitement breeds excitement. So if you're excited about what's going on in your business, they're going to be excited about what's going on in your business, and they're going to want to be attached to that. And that generates a buzz, which means they're going to get on Facebook and talk about it. Your great service, your great products, your great prices, whatever it is that you are providing, they're going to start talking about it. So just make sure you're staying positive about your business. Don't be afraid to be creative. Don't be afraid to talk about your business. A lot of us are shy about boasting too much or bragging too much, but if you do it in the right way and you do it in a way that's exciting and that's energetic, people are going to appreciate it. So get talking about it, get planning for it. That's really the biggest key, is planning, for the holiday season and how you can go about it. If you make a plan and you put it on the calendar and you take into account the personal things that you have going on, personal parties, family Christmases, days that you have to be at the office, whatever the case might be. If you're making that plan, you will be able to work your personal and your professional life together in order to still do great things during the holiday season and your business without feeling like it's running you. So planning is always the key. When we choose to fly by the seat of our pants, a lot of times we don't fly at all. We skim across the ground and we end up sore and bruised and tired and worn out. The best thing we can do is plan. If we plan and we prepare, then we care and we show that, yeah, we take our business seriously and we're not just going to go about this as if it doesn't mean anything to us. And so that's really crucial. And that's probably the biggest message I can give you today as you're thinking about the holidays. Decide what it is you want to do. If it works, great. If it doesn't, well, then next year to try something different. But at least you'll have a well executed and a well thought out plan, and you'll know how to step into the holiday season successfully and confidently and consistently. And that's really crucial when it comes to reaching your customers. They'll know that and they'll trust you when they see that it's a consistency in your business and in your sale parameters. If you have any other questions, you can always reach out to me through our website, www.revisionforwomen.net, and you can make sure to check the blog. The blog is actually running a series that talks about customer care and how to really take care of your customers, what not to do, what to do as a small business. So check that out and follow. It's a 3-part series. And then we'll be spending some more time on the blog discussing holiday marketing and how to work the holiday in order to build your business. So hope that helps. Again, follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and stay in touch with the great tips that we can have or that we can offer you to help you build your business. Thanks.